Welcome everyone. We're delighted to have you here at the Depot District grand opening for the Utah Transit Authority. I'm Carlton Christensen. I'm chair of the Board of Trustees, and certainly to our colleagues that are employees here at UTA, we're grateful for the work you do every day and for the effort you've made to have this project be a great success. This new facility will help shape the future and the quality of life for this region. It not only opens up the opportunities that we have and the types of vehicles we can serve, but does it in an environmentally responsible way. This site was the prior site of the Denver and Rio Grande railroad shops, which existed on, and functioned on this property until the late 1950s. And in a similar way, it's also a key focal point to our regional transportation system, both front runner, light rail, and bus that connects our region. It's always been a hub for transportation.
On behalf of the U.S. Department of Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg and FTA Administrator Nuria Fernandez, it is just a thrill to be here today to celebrate the completion of the Utah Transit Authority's Depot District project. I first want to take a moment to thank the team of employees at UTA who made this project a reality, and for the leadership of Executive Director Jay Fox and the UTA Board of Trustees. The UTA team, Stantec Architects and Big D Construction, has done absolutely incredible work to complete this project in the midst of the pandemic and many supply chain challenges. And I'm also extremely proud of FTA's partnering role in this project. This project is the culmination of many years of planning. It's just so refreshing to be here today to see that the UTA has made excellent use of over $36 million in federal funds to invest in new transit infrastructure here in Salt Lake City. This new facility replaces a 45-year-old facility which had become outdated and was certainly undersized and no longer able to accommodate UTA's storage, maintenance, or fueling needs. So now with this new administrative space, a vehicle maintenance garage to accommodate alternative fuel and clean air transit vehicles, this new facility here before us today will fully support UTA's current and future transit needs. Most importantly, this new facility brings a much improved working environment for all the employees of UTA. The drivers, the mechanics, the dispatchers, and the administrative support. All of you stood tall out on the front line during the pandemic to provide critical services to the elderly, to the disabled, to the low income, and to the general public, and all the riders here in your service area. So thank you so much for everything that you've done.
Thank you to the board members, Carlton, Beth, and Jeff, for working together to pull this off. But I think more importantly, maybe even a thank you to the UTA employees. I really appreciate you guys are the boots on the ground. Having owned my own business, I realize who gets the work done. And so thank you to the UTA employees. I know you probably don't hear it very often from those of us on Capitol Hill, but we really do appreciate all of your contributions that you make towards making transportation great. This new facility is a great example of the UTA and the legislature's shared commitment to the principles that I mentioned. Appreciate UTA looking towards those new innovative ways to help move people and lessen the pollution that we see in our state. As you guys know, this is a joint effort between the FTA, UTA, and the state legislature in funding this. And several times we thought we had the money set aside only to find out somebody stole it. And then we had to go and find it again, and then somebody stole it again. And then we went through budget cuts with COVID, and that got wiped away. And so I think it was 3 or 4 times we thought before we actually finally got the money. And so I appreciate their efforts in working with us to keep us pointed in the right direction to make sure this facility actually happens. So thank you.
My whole career has been centered around transportation. I've been, I worked for a construction company that we built roads and infrastructure. I've seen over the years what they've done, and the things that I've really appreciated, they've been forward thinking and have a vision of where public transportation should go. I was talking to Acerson yesterday I just said, I don't know how you guys do this. I mean, you've got limited funding, you've got everybody in the cities trying to get their facilities into their areas, and if it's in their city, it's not close enough to my house, you know, or whatever. It's a hard thing to do. How do you manage all those expectations? So, you know, congratulations to UTA for doing what they can do with their resources and getting facilities like this going to better serve the state. I've said this before, it's the secret sauce of Utah that each of the, you know, the MPOs, the UDOT, UTA, the cities and counties all seem to work together for the common goal.
So let me start by saying this. Since April 26th, we have celebrated Frontrunner Commuter Rail's 15th anniversary. We were selected for a $60 million light rail vehicle replacement, which will replace 40 TRAX cars. And we're celebrating the opening of our new Depot District Central Garage. So that is a pretty incredible 2 weeks for public transportation in Utah. So today we're standing on a bridge. It's a bridge between the past and the future. As Carlton said, as Representative Schultz said, we're at the former site of the Denver and Rio Grande railroad shops constructed in 1910. And now we're here at the Depot District, which ushers in clean fuel technology and a clean air commitment for Utah's transit future. The connection between our past and our future, in my mind, is an asset stronger than the steel which frames this building, more innovative than the electric buses and charging equipment which is housed here. UTA's strongest asset, which connects us through history and ultimately connects our customers across the Wasatch Front, is people. It's UTA's operators and parts specialists and supervisors and administrators, all who work in this building. It's the people, they move. The people UTA moves every day, providing access to education, to healthcare, jobs, families, entertainment. Our employees are linked through time to those who worked in the railroad shops and move their generation forward in their day. We are UTA, and we move you. Welcome to the Central Depot Garage.